There are people dying. Oh, it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. 3, 2, 1.
Jumbo Uzuri Watoto, which means hello beautiful children in Swahili, and welcome to Family Rewards of Life. I'm your hostess, Gloria Kirkland-Holmes, and today the very fine principal of the Irving Elementary School located in Waterloo, Iowa, will be co-hosting the show today. And usually I just bring him on because he wants to be a radio show DJ when he retires from Irving Elementary School. All right, so I'm going to bring on Mr. Steve Tuney, the very fine principal of the Irving Elementary School, and he'll take it from here.
Well, thank you very, very much for that wonderful, warm welcoming. Today, I brought with me a kindergartner, a first grader, a second grader, a third, fourth, and fifth grader from Irving. These students were selected because of their outstanding behavior and some of their outstanding academic successes. Each month, I try to bring a different group of kiddos with me, and we have a good time visiting about what is going on in Irving Elementary. I think to get the show started, I would like to first thank KBBG Radio 88.1 on the FM dial for allowing us to do this every month. It is truly something we look forward to doing. I'd like to thank the parents also of all of my kids for allowing me to bring them over here in my old beat up red minivan. I appreciate that. Let's go around the circle and have everybody introduce themselves. We'll start immediately to my left.
My name is Ilea. I'm 4th grade and I'm 9 years old.
Ilea, who is your teacher?
Mr. Mim.
Mr. Mim. Excellent. Let's continue on.
My name is Ariana. My teacher is Miss Dickens. I'm 8 years old.
Ariana, you could be in the Guinness Book of World Records someday for talking fast. That was impressive.
And I'm in 3rd grade.
You're in 3rd grade. Excellent. And to your left, we have
Brayden.
Brayden. What grade are you in?
1st.
1st grade. And who's your teacher?
Miss Manning.
Mrs. Manning. How old are you, Brayden?
6.
You are 6.
No, 7.
No? Are you 7?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because you told me 7 earlier. I just was checking. All right, and to your left we have
Ednon.
Ednon. And what grade are you in?
5th.
Who's your teacher?
Miss Bradfield.
And how old are you?
10.
10. Very to the point. I like that. I see a future lawyer there. All right, and to your left we have
Kennedy.
Kennedy. What grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
You are. And were you excited to come here today?
Yes.
I know you were, and so were your family, weren't they? Yeah. Who's your teacher?
Miss Warnke.
Miss Warnke.
Miss Moeller.
Well, who is it? Who's your teacher?
Miss Moeller.
It is Miss Moeller, but Miss Moeller isn't there, is she?
Yeah.
Why isn't Miss Moeller there?
Because she had her baby.
Oh, that's right. Did she have a boy or a girl?
A girl.
And what's the girl's name?
Gentry.
Gentry. So in place of Miss Moeller, you have who?
Miss Warnke.
Yeah, and she's doing a great job, isn't she?
Yes.
Excellent. And to your left, we have last but not least,
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. What grade are you in?
2nd.
2nd grade. And who's your teacher this year?
Miss Hanson.
Miss Hanson. And earlier, before we came on the air, Mackenzie shared that she's been on the radio before. Is that right, Mackenzie?
Yes.
When were you on the radio before?
Last year.
Last year? Were you in this very room?
Yes.
Yeah, and who was your teacher last year?
Miss Manning.
So you must do your job a lot.
Yes.
That's excellent. That's something you should be very, very proud of. You might be the first student I brought here 2 times. You might be. So you could go almost every year you're at Irving, couldn't you?
Yes.
Now that would be very, very cool. Excellent. Hey, let's start off with just a quick conversation. What is your favorite thing to learn about or study at Irving? Who would like to answer? All right, Ilea.
Writing.
You like writing? Really? What do you like to write about?
Tall tales.
Tall tales. Can you give me an example of maybe a recent tall tale you wrote?
The haunted house.
The haunted house. Can you give us a quick version of what that was?
The these kids were trick-or-treating. They went outside and they saw the haunted house. Sam tripped and saw the house, and then they went in it and it's haunted.
Well, that sounds kind of scary. I'll wait for the movie. I don't like to be scared. Who else wants to share what's going on and what they like to study? Edna, why don't you grab that mic and talk to us a little bit?
I like math.
What are you doing in 5th grade math right now?
We're studying multiplying decimals and studying the multiplication algorithm.
Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. What's the hardest thing about multiplying decimals, do you think?
Like multiplying decimals with another number that's a decimal too.
Oh, that gets a little tricky?
Yeah.
Because you got lots of things you got to keep track of besides just multiplying, don't you?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Who else has something they'd like to share about what they like doing at Irving right now? Kennedy.
Recess.
Yeah, you like recess. Why do you like recess?
Because you get to play a lot.
You do get to play a lot. Excellent. It's been a long winter too. We spent a lot of recesses inside, didn't we? So is it nice getting back outside?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like just to run and burn off some energy?
Yeah.
That's fun, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
like climbing.
All right, well, let's go right to Braden. Braden, he just said he likes to climb, and I think I can agree. I like to climb too. But Braden, what do you like doing at Irving?
Climbing on the jungle gym.
Climbing on the jungle gym. Do you know once when I was your age, at my elementary in Des Moines where I grew up, I climbed up the jungle gym and then I got scared and couldn't get down. Teachers had to come out and help me down. They had to pick me up and lift me down. I was very embarrassed, and I can't believe I'm just sharing that with you and everybody else listening. Isn't that silly? That's silly. But that's kind of the fun part about being alive and sharing your stories, isn't it? Because you get to bring some happiness to other people. Braden, is there anything you like to do inside the school? Any learning? Any subjects you like the best?
Reading.
Reading. Excellent. What's your favorite? What book are you reading right now that you really like?
In the doghouse.
In the Doghouse? Is that about a dog?
No.
No? Is it about somebody that is doing something
A
great?
mouse, a duck, and a cow and a pig.
Oh, and they live in a doghouse?
No.
No? So why is this story called In the Doghouse?
Because the ball goes in the doghouse.
Oh, you've been really paying attention to that story, haven't you? That's excellent. All right. Mackenzie, what's some of your favorite things to do at Irving?
Reading.
What are you reading right now?
I am reading The Little Rabbit.
The Little Rabbit. And can you tell us just briefly what that is about?
It is about a little rabbit.
What's special about this little rabbit?
I haven't got to all of this yet.
Well, so far, what's your favorite part?
The little rabbit.
Tough to remember? That's okay. When you think about it, and we'll come back to you if you think of something favorite you like about it. I like reading about rabbits too, but they make me jumpy. Oh, I got a great audience today. They laugh at my silly jokes. This is fun. All right. Who hasn't shared yet? Oh, Ariana, I'm sorry. Ariana, what's some of your favorite things to do at school?
Well, my favorite thing to do is writing.
Writing. You and Aaliyah have something in common. What's one of your favorite things you've written so far?
About my family and friends.
About your family and friends. You know, it's important when you write to write what you know. And we all know our family and friends, so that's good. Was it a long story you wrote?
Kind of.
What was it about? Was it a special event or what?
One of them was about me and my family going on vacation.
On vacation? Was this a fictional story or a non-fictional story?
Non-fiction.
Non-fiction. So where did you go?
A couple times we went to Adventureland.
Adventureland? Isn't that place where they have all the crazy rides?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have not been there since they put that whole water park in. Have you been there since they put the whole water park in?
Well, they have it closed since it's winter.
Well, yes. The whole park is closed because it's winter, right? But did you go in the water park?
Yes.
Excellent. I bet that was a fun family vacation. I would like to take just a quick break and throw out a letter and have everybody sort of respond at the same time what that letter stands for. It's important for everybody to know that at Irving, we live by 4 simple rules, right?
Yes.
S, T,
Teamwork.
A,
Accountable.
R.
Respectful.
Excellent job. I knew you would do great with that. Those are 4 words we try to do everything by, isn't it?
Yes.
Because it's important to learn how to be respectful and be accountable and be safe and show teamwork. We do a lot of things with teamwork in both reading and math, don't we?
Yes.
It's tough sometimes because you don't always like who you're working with, but it's important to learn how to work with people, isn't it?
Yes.
Excellent. Speaking of working with people, what do you think you want to do when you grow up? What do you think you want to do when you're all grown up? For example, you heard when I was introduced that when I grow up, I kind of like to be a radio DJ. I'm still growing. Maybe not taller, but I'm still growing. And it's a lot of fun to grow up in the world, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I see lots of hands. All right, so Irving students are about to share what they'd like to do when they grow up. Let's start with, oh, I don't know, Kennedy. What do you want to do when you grow up, Kennedy? Talk into the microphone, sweetheart.
Work at school?
You want to work at school. Do you want to be a teacher? Do you want to be a principal? Do you want to be a custodian? Do you want to be a groundskeeper? Do you want to be the guy that builds the school? What do you want to be?
The principal.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. But to be a principal, you have to be a teacher first, just so you know. So if you were a teacher, what grade would you teach?
5th grade.
5th grade, a grade you haven't even been to yet. That's excellent. Excellent. Who else thinks they know a little bit about what they might want to do when they grow up? And by the way, you might not know at all, but it's okay to guess. Well, let's go right next door to Kennedy with Mackenzie.
I want to be a teacher.
You do. Very noble profession, a lot of work, but it's very, very rewarding. What do you want to teach?
Art.
Art. Are you a good drawer?
Yeah.
Do you also like building things out of clay?
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. That, I would hire you. I would hire you to be our art teacher. That's great. Braden, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Be a policeman.
You do? What do police officers do?
Help people
They do,
to
don't
make the
they?
right choices.
They do help with the right choices. Why are police officers important?
Because if we didn't have none, we wouldn't know what to do.
Maybe we wouldn't, right. Do you have anybody in your family that is a police officer?
No.
No, but you want to be one anyway.
Yes.
That is excellent. Plus you get to drive in those fancy cars, don't you?
Yeah.
Turn on the sirens, that's kind of fun.
I'll be the
Yes.
first one. But then
Ah.
you can't hear your radio.
And then you can't hear the radio, huh? All right. Ariana, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Be a teacher.
Wow, lots of teachers with me today. What do you think you would like to teach?
PE.
PE. Who's your PE teacher now?
Mr. Arnstorff.
Is he any good?
Yes.
Oh, I was glad you said that. What's your favorite thing to do in PE right now?
Well,
What's something funny you've done in PE this year that you really liked doing?
skating.
Yeah, it was pretty neat when Mr. Arnsdorf brought in all the skates and we roller skated in class. Did I skate with your class ever?
No.
I skated a couple times and I was very tired afterwards. I was very tired. All right. Ilea, what do you think you want to do when you grow up?
I want to go on the X Factor.
You want to go on the X Factor. And that's where they ask you to eat bugs and stuff like that, right?
No, you sing a song.
Oh, the music X Factor. I don't watch a lot of TV. You have to help me. So this is some sort of a music contest like the Idol show?
How Fifth Harmony got their name.
Oh, how Fifth Harmony got their name. So you're a good singer? What kind of music do you like to sing?
Fifth Harmony music.
Fifth Harmony music. There might be people listening right now on the radio that don't have any idea what that music is. Is it gospel? Is it R&B? Is it, what kind of music is it, or do you know?
My kind of music.
Your kind of music. Well, that's all that matters. Can you sing us a line? No? Maybe later you can sing us a line on your favorite song?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you get brave enough, maybe we'll come back to you. Ednon, I haven't heard from you yet. What do you think you want to do when you grow up, sir?
I want to be a doctor.
What kind of doctor do you know?
I haven't figured it out yet.
You haven't figured it out yet?
No,
But you want to be a doctor. Is there any doctors in your family?
not sure.
Not sure? Well, I think that's a very challenging goal. A very challenging goal, and I think you're going to be just successful as heck on that. Maybe someday you can operate on me. That would be scary. Would you be nice to me?
Maybe.
Maybe. I appreciate the honesty. I really do. Excellent. Excellent. To be a good doctor, you have to take a lot of science and a lot of math. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Do you like those subjects, do you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. I would like to thank once again KBBG Radio and Dr. Gloria Kirkland-Holmes for allowing me to host this show. This is the Family Rewards of Life program. It's on, I believe, every week at 11:30 on Saturdays. Please make sure you tune in and listen to all kinds of things going on all over our fine town of Waterloo. It is a great place to live and raise a family, as is all of the Cedar Valley. I got a serious question for everybody now. Are you ready for a serious question?
Yes.
Oh, I like that. In the world today, sometimes even in our own town, there are people that struggle to pay the bills or put enough food on their table. Some kiddos go to bed hungry at night. Some, just they don't always have a good place to live. If you could do anything in the world, anything, to help people out, what are some things you might do? And this could be here in town, or it could be across the globe, in a different corner of the world. By the way, ever wonder why they say different corner of the world when the world's round? That's always bothered me, but that's a whole other story. Oh, I have some hands up. Mackenzie, what's something you might do?
I might buy stuff for them.
Okay. Would you just hand it out to whoever comes to your house, or how would you do that?
I don't know yet.
That's a tough question, isn't it? That's a tough question. Ilea, what do you think you might do?
I'll probably go on do a fundraiser.
Oh, that's neat.
Because we have like Friday food bags.
We do send Friday food bags home from school, don't we?
And a girl from my church like packs the Friday food bags.
Oh, that's kind of neat that you know somebody helping somebody already. It's important to give back, isn't it? I really think that's important. The 5th grade is doing a good job of giving back this year, and I think everybody at school is doing a good job. Ariana, what's your thinking? How would you help?
If they didn't have any clothes, I will donate some to them.
Oh, really? And how would you have the money to donate some clothes to them? What do you think?
Like I would have, if I still have my old clothes that I can't fit, I would just I would give. If I didn't know if they didn't have any, I just go around and give clothes out.
Yeah, we do that at my house too. Clothes we've outgrown that can't be handed down anymore because everybody's outgrown them.
We give it to Goodwill.
We do. We give it to Goodwill as well. Sometimes I just bring them into school, put them in the lost and found box so people that need them can have them. That's important. That's important. Ednon, what's your thinking on this?
I would sell like food bags for about $1.
So just some sort of cheap flat rate?
Yeah.
Why do you think you would sell them? What would you use with that money then?
Buy more food bags.
Oh, good, good. So to do that, you'd have to work with all kinds of people that make food in order to get cheap prices, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's good. The more people you get involved in helping others, the more successful you might be. Kennedy, your hand's been up a long time. What do you think you might do?
Help people up.
Help people up. Can you explain that a little bit more? You mean when they've fallen, or what would you do?
Like when they fall or trip.
Well, you know what? That's being a good person, isn't it? It really is. Have you ever helped anybody up that's fallen in the hallways at Irving?
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. I always liked picking up other people's books and stuff when they accidentally dropped them. That was always nice, because I know when it happens to me, I always would like help. So I always try to help others. Braden, I haven't talked to you yet. What do you think? What do you think you'd like to do to help people out?
I really wasn't sure.
You're really not sure? That is an honest answer. Do you think it's a good thing to help other people?
Yes.
Do you ever help your brother out?
Not all the time, because sometimes he's mean to me.
That's what a brother is. Yeah, sometimes that's the way it is. I asked him that for people listening right now on KBBG 88.1, because when we were getting ready to go on the air, somebody asked Braden if he does his homework or if he helps his brother with his homework, and he just said, no, I don't help him with his homework. I do my own homework. And I thought, I should ask if he ever helps his brother. Do you ever help your mom or your dad out?
I help my mom bring in the groceries.
Do you? That's very helpful. That's very helpful. Everybody should help their mom bring in groceries. Does your mom ever let you carry the eggs?
Yes, one time I did.
One time you did. Did you break any?
Nope.
Good for you. Good for you. That's excellent. Excellent.
But they are kind of heavy.
Groceries can be surprisingly heavy, can't they? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say tomorrow we go to school and I choose you to be the principal for the whole day. I just decided I'm going to be a first grader or I'm going to be a fifth grader. And I'm going to take your job and you're going to take my job. So if you were principal for the day, what do you think you would do? Is there something at Irving you'd like to change? Maybe beyond the day? Is there something silly you want to do? Is there something serious you want to do? What do you think you would do if you were principal for the day at the very fine school, Irving Elementary? Ilea, your hand shot up like crazy. What do you have?
The floors would be trampolines, the walls would be bouncy houses, and in the principal's office, my feet would be on the desk, and I would be eating chips right now.
Oh, if only. Boy, that would be the best job in the world, wouldn't it?
And no math.
And no math?
Yeah.
But did you know I was a math teacher before I became a principal?
You don't like math.
I love math.
I love math.
Did you know my mom was a high school math teacher?
I saw your brain inside.
No, you saw my brain inside.
Yeah.
You're scaring me now. All right, Kennedy, what do you think you would do if you were principal for the day?
Put bouncy castles in each room.
You guys are all about the entertainment value. That's interesting. I'm going to follow up with a more serious question if this is the way we're going. And Mackenzie, what do you think you would do?
I would do the work that I need to do.
You would do the work that you would need to do. Do you have any idea what that work is when you're a principal?
No.
That's an honest answer. There's lots of phone calls, lots of paperwork, lots of visiting with kids and teachers. It's a very challenging job, but it's very, very fun. Ed, what do you think you'd do if you were principal for the day?
I'd order a little bit extra food for each student because some students don't have that much food to eat.
You're right. You're right. Have you ever stopped? Do you eat breakfast at Irving or do you eat at home?
Home.
Home? Have you ever gone into the commons, the lunchroom during breakfast to see all the kiddos eating breakfast?
Yeah.
We got a lot of people eat breakfast, don't we?
Yes.
Yep, it's important to have that well-balanced breakfast meal and lunch meal. I like that a lot. Ariana, what would you do?
I would have all the work. I would have all the kids do all the work, and then no recess.
No recess. Why would you take recess away?
Because some kids always play around and never get their work done because they're so excited about recess.
I understand. Do you think that happens every year, or do you think it's just especially important this year because of how long and cold the winter was?
I think it's just every day.
Oh, you think so? Okay. Braden, what's something you'd do if you were principal for the day?
I would let everybody just have recess.
You would let everybody just have recess. So you and Ariana are kind of the opposites, aren't you? Yeah,
Whatever they want.
oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
So you gave me some interesting answers if you were principal for the day. I don't know how you would pay for that because as principal you have to figure out a way to pay for all those things.
Yeah.
But I am curious, is there anything at Irving you would like to change that's serious? Anything at Irving you would like to see changed? Anything that's kind of serious that you would like to see changed? Something to think about. Because I always am trying to learn and do my job better. So sometimes this is how I do it, by asking kids. Kennedy, what would you do?
I would do serious stuff.
You would do serious stuff, that makes sense. What do you think serious stuff is?
Like doing something serious.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Can't argue with that logic at all. Ilea,
Extra homework.
extra homework. You want to see extra homework done by everybody?
No, yeah, but no.
Why? Why is that important to you?
Because we need to get smart.
We need to get smarter. And
Not like smart, like smart in the brain.
I understood. Smart in your brain. That's a good way to put it. Ilea, by the way, are you ready to sing us that one line of your song yet?
No.
No? I just thought I'd ask. Ednon, what do you think you might do at Irving? What's something, on a serious note, you'd like to see different at Irving?
Add a little bit more time for recess.
Add a little
Because
bit more?
some kids don't have enough time to play.
And why do you think that is?
They don't get any exercise, that much exercise.
And exercise is important, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, there's lots of research out there that tells me that the more kids get a chance to exercise, the smarter they will be, because it releases the right kind of chemicals in your brain to help you learn. So you're on to something very, very important right there. And that's one reason we have recess before lunch right now, is to get you excited and moving and thinking, and it helps you eat better and then learn better after that. Excellent, excellent. Ariana, I don't think I've heard from you yet.
I would do is give them extra math.
Give them extra math. I really like you. You're my new favorite, because I like math.
I'm the new Ariana.
Oh, are ya?
I'm
Okay.
your favorite. She's like,
Why do you think we need extra math?
because we need to get extra smarter so we can be ready for like high school and college, so we can graduate.
You're right. And did you know if you take all the math classes you can right now, and then in junior high and in high school, you can go to college while you're still in high school. That's amazing. We're quickly running out of time. Mackenzie, do you have anything serious you would like to change?
If somebody's messing around, you should tell them to stop.
You should. We should be more proactive, shouldn't we, and be more positive. Excellent point. Braden, what's something you'd like to see different or changed?
I really don't know.
You really don't know? You're just a happy kid, aren't you? That is fantastic. For those of you out in Radioland, Braden's been sitting here with his legs crossed and smiling the whole show. He has just been terrific to have here with us today. Once again, I'd like to thank KBVG Radio, 88.1 on the FM dial, Dr. Gloria Kirkland-Holmes, and the Family Rewards of Life program for having us in, the parents of these wonderful, wonderful Irving students. We have a bright and clear future in Waterloo with these kind of kids leading the way. One quick shout out. Everybody go around and say hi to somebody out in Radioland. Really quick. Let's start with Ilea and just go around.
Sebastian Crane.
Oh, very good.
My teacher, Mr.
Very good. Who are you going to say hi to?
Brody.
Hi, Brody.
Everybody in the world.
Everybody in the world. Well, that's good because everybody's listening.
Say hi to my teacher, Miss Moeller.
Very good.
Say hi to my teacher, Miss Hanson.
Very, very good. You have been wonderful students to have here today. I'm so glad your teachers were selected. You were selected by your teachers. I'll get it right yet. I would like to thank everybody once again for allowing us to do this, including the Waterloo Community Schools for allowing us to work with KBVG and have this program. Where I would like to just say one more thing, and that is that we start our Iowa assessments next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, we'll be doing our Iowa assessments from 9:30 to 11. Parents, please get excited about this because we're going to show off a lot of great things this year. Make sure your kids get plenty of rest, eat a good breakfast at home or at school, and convince them that they can do this because I know they can. They are going to do fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody.